Stacy Davis is our guest in King Wilki TV. Hello, Stacy.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you. And first question, how you feel after this long trip from Lublin and to Lublin, because this is like two-way trip.
Yeah, it was a really long trip. So I think that made the win even more special. You know, I think it was an 11-hour trip. So going there and then coming back right after the games, tough on the body, tough on the mind, mentally. So it would have been even worse to go in there and lose and have to drive that whole way back. So I'm glad we went in and took care of business.
This week will be different because we've got game in 4 days. So how important is to have a good rest and prepare to this next opponent?
Yeah, I think recovery is the most important for anything, and especially since we have such a short turnaround. But more importantly, outside of physically, I think mentally, just resetting our minds and getting prepared for a new opponent, another tough opponent, but then at the same time trying to protect home court. You know, we gave up one last time and trying to get a win here and secure our first home victory. I think that's important, but recovering mentally, but more important mentally rather than physically.
Stacy, how you feel in this team? How you find out in this team? Because the last game was pretty great from you. You shot from amazing percentage. From your shots were great. So what can you say about that?
Yeah, man, I would just credit it to my teammates, the coaches. You know, we all come in and we work very hard. We work on shots that we're taking the game. We do what we're supposed to do as professionals. So, anything that I'm doing on the court is something that I've, worked meticulously on. But more importantly, I think my teammates and us as a group have put each other in positions to, be successful in spots that we've, been successful at in the past.
Stacy, after 2 games, all journalists and experts, in Poland said, okay, Stacy Davis is pretty good move from Kinga Szczecin. They add him to the roster. Is pretty good, but after the yesterday game, they said that you are a really talented player, and they were curious why you didn't play in better league than Poland. What can you say about that?
I'll just say the opportunity. Sometimes the opportunity to go to a better league doesn't always serve you in the different aspects of your life. And me with the family and things that I'm trying to do just in my personal life, I thought that this was the best opportunity for me. It'd be a little bit different if I was 22, 23, and I could take an opportunity for doing something for a little bit less. But I felt like coming here with this group of guys, with the coaching staff, I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to show what I can do. Also, making that jump from Hungary and playing here where they, you have Champions League teams, VTB League teams, and it's a really tough league, night in and night out. So I definitely think that, it all comes down to opportunity. Everybody's situation is different, and I felt like this was just perfect for me at this time and place.
Is this what we saw yesterday? Was your the best moment in this league, or we can still expect that you will make step farther and farther?
I mean, I can't predict that, but I'll just say that I work every day, and so I wouldn't limit myself and say that's going to be the best performance that I have, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to score 60, 50 type of deal. I'll just, I work hard every day. I come into work, I prepare myself, my body, mentally and physically, and, I just give my all every single game, whether that's, having a shooting performance like I did yesterday or, having a more defensive-minded focus and tougher matchup games when, we're not scoring as much as we did yesterday, and the score might be within the 60s or 70s or something like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to put a mark on it, but I'll just say I'll continue to work hard and put my best foot forward.
Stacy, last question will be about our fans, because you had a little time to meet them already before the Stargard games and also here in Szczecin. What can you say about them? I can say that they were yesterday in Lublin.
Yes.
They will travel around the team. Their train was delayed by 7 hours, something like this. So yes. So what can you say about their support? They are also on the second part of Poland.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So I think most importantly, I'll say they're persevering. They'll persevere to support us, and I think that's very important, especially in the past couple years when we haven't had fans due to COVID. Getting that environment back, getting that motivation back, getting that atmosphere back into the stadium, into the arenas, wherever you're playing, and for the session fans to be so supportive as they have been just from the start. It's only been 3 games, but through the ups and downs that we've had so far, just in with our team, with us playing, anything like that, they've been very supportive of me and all of my teammates. So I think that they're great, best fans in the league by far.